What does a fascist mean?
It means you are a far right authorization on ultra-analytic, oh my God, analyst, political ideology movement characterized by dictator leadership, centralized autocracy, militarism, forcible suppression of opposition. So I don't know what that means, bro. I swear to God. I don't know what the fascism is. I don't know what that is. Benito Mussolini and Giviante Gentile and Jason Stanley. Like, who the fuck, bro? Never heard of my life. What is an example of a fascist? Yo!
That was Adin Ross, someone who is out here calling other people unintelligent. Specifically Doechii. He doesn't even have a real answer when he is asked why he is so upset with her to begin with, but we can make some educated guesses after this video. This has been going on since last year, and keep in mind, the comment you're about to hear is in reaction to Doechii being upset with her crew over an umbrella at the Met Gala. This was Adin Ross's reaction to that.
Doechii rant? Oh, dude, don't get me started on that bitch. Hey, don't get me started on that bitch. Oh, fuck Doechii. What an entitled, unintelligent piece of shit she is.
You could think Doechii was over the top at the Met Gala with her umbrella crew. That's fine. But did it warrant a response like that? You could even hate the fact that she performed Not Like Us at some of her concerts because Drake's your boy. Does that warrant that type of response? You could not like the Anxiety remix. You could be upset that she was nominated for a Grammy. Does any of that warrant a response like that? No, not even close. She actually did nothing to Adin Ross except for simply exist as a black woman. He did the same thing to Megan Thee Stallion, who did nothing to him personally once again, but he was subpoenaed for that one.
I mean, I get to make $200K more than your entire family in one little deposition sit down, and just like this, a snap of fingers. So I'm happy. And keep dick sucking Megan, that's lying about the wound. She won't show the wound for a reason. She's not gonna show it for a reason. And that's why. All right, good boy to you.
Doechii replied to not only Adin Ross, but to a lot of the hate that she was getting online within her art, like an artist is supposed to do, when she rapped this. All that industry plant shit whack. I see it on the blogs. I see you in the chats. You suck every rap dude's D from the back, but what's the agenda when the it girl black? Y'all can't fathom that I worked this hard, and y'all can't fathom that I earned this chart. Now, this sparked some conversation online, and this was Adin Ross's response to those lyrics.
I'm going about Doechii tomorrow, but I ain't gonna let that dumb fat bitch, sorry, she's not fat, that dumb bitch, that fucking botted fucking bitch, dude, that fucking stupid smelly whore, she dropped from
Stop talking about the black queen.
I don't give a fuck about none of that. Yo, let me tell you something right now.
I'm mad because she made it, no bots.
Look at her monthly listeners right now. That bitch went from 60 million to fucking 20 million.
She blew up.
For what? For
making
what?
Music.
Cradling cock and balls? Like, what are you talking about?
Yo, why am I not live, bro?
Well, you're not.
Again, is any of this warranted, or does it seem like there's a bigger issue that Adin has? Then he started playing the victim card, claiming that she started this whole thing.
Guys, Doechii came at me first. I want to make that very clear. I'm on my own business and shit like that. She came at me very first. And you guys can say it wasn't intended to. It was. Complex posted that. These major PR places, they have a whole PR team chat. They tell Complex and shit what to post. That was a PR hit piece against me. Facts.
First of all, I work in the media space for a pretty big digital media company, and the only thing that was said in that press release from the PR company and this quote-unquote PR campaign against Adin, this was the PR press release that was sent out for that single, which again, if you're unaware, every label sends out a press release with every single release that their artists do to journalists so that they can have the song. This is what it said. Doechii closes this iconic chapter and prepares to work on her album, but first takes a necessary exhale on Girl Get Up with SZA. With raw, unapologetic lyricism, she gets it all off her chest, unpacking everything from her life, her career, and her non-linear climb from hunger to the heights. She confronts the noise head-on, addressing doubters, believers, and the tired industry plant narrative with sharp honesty, wit, and self-awareness. The result is a fearless statement piece, part testimony, part reckoning, that underscores how you can't manufacture destiny, only answer its call. Listen to Girl Get Up with SZA, released today via Top Dog Entertainment / Capitol Records here. Your name wasn't mentioned at all, but a hit dog will holler. In his reply, he continues to call her the B word and call her out of her name with complete and utter disrespect, with even some of the people around him feeling uncomfortable with it. And his big claim is that she's botting her views, while he raps alongside a rapper who literally admitted to buying his own views for his biggest song. Now, he said it was to expose the industry, but that man honestly has enough weird cases to deal with, so let's leave him to the side for now. Besides the blatant disrespect towards black women and racist rhetoric within all of his videos, another big issue that I have with Adin Ross is he cries wolf as a Jew a lot. Now, don't misuse my religion for your bigoted benefit. I'm white and Jewish. That doesn't mean that you cannot be racist, and it certainly doesn't excuse you from your behavior or from accountability. Adin often hides behind this label as a blanket so that he can't be criticized. So when you say things like this to Joe Budden for calling you out on your bullshit,
that
I'm Jewish.
did on the stream.
The Hitler shit?
No, he didn't do
No, not that.
He didn't do that one. He
else.
did another one. I'm not going to
I'm
do
not doing it.
Do it. You guys can't do it because you guys are owned. Straight up. You guys have sponsors that'll drop you the next day. You're scared. So guys, remember guys, it's okay to talk down on white people, but if it's Jewish people, it's a problem. Right? You guys are pussies. You guys are actual pussies. You're scared. You can't talk about what you want to talk about. You're not real.
But
Nobody do it.
or you claim, I'm just a nice Jewish boy.
By the way, I called my mom tonight and we celebrated Hanukkah on FaceTime. By the way, I celebrate Yom Kippur. I celebrate Friday Shabbat. My doctors, my lawyers, my employers, they're all Jewish. They're all Jewish. And I feel like you guys targeting me on Twitter are really anti-Semitic. Because I'm about to go crazy on you guys and prove you guys all wrong that you don't understand what you're talking about. I think it's a genuine anti-Semitic. This is so anti-Semitic. You're picking on the Jewish streamer, one of the only Jewish streamers that claim being Jewish. It's wrong. It's so wrong to do this to me and my community. You know how many people come up to me, dude, I'm Jewish too, bro. You're such a, this is just wrong to do and corner me. How could you?
Or you say it's anti-Semitic for the people who go against you. You're actually making things worse and in no way helping the cause of fighting anti-Semitism, which is increasingly a real problem. Just look at what happened in Australia less than a month ago, where there was a terrorist attack on Jewish people simply for being Jewish. Meanwhile, calling you out for your bigoted behavior is not anti-Semitism. It's just standing up for principles which you appear not to have. It's the same way that they label anybody who speaks out against the atrocities being carried out by the Israeli government as anti-Semitic, or anybody who calls out the far-right psychopaths in that government for their genocidal rhetoric or their push for illegal settlements in the West Bank as anti-Semitic, rather than just someone who's calling out something that they don't believe in. And some of these organizations are the same ones excusing people doing Nazi salutes in plain sight on TV. That's a side issue, but while we're here, honestly, any Jewish person whose only cause is anti-Semitism, their opinion I don't respect. If you're somebody like Ben Shapiro, who openly says racist things about all other groups of people and talks with so little humanity about them, but throws up their arms for this one cause, because it has to do with them, you're not a principled fighter for injustice, you're just selfish. If you can't see the humanity in a family being ripped apart from their loved ones, or a family being bombed in a foreign country, or children starving to death, then you're not the type of person that I personally want to associate myself with. But back to Adin. Adin Ross says, quote, I'm not white, I'm Jewish, to Glasses Malone in defense while calling him anti-Semitic. Sorry, buddy, that's not how it works. You're still white, and you don't get to run away from your whiteness when it benefits you, just to play victim. And you don't get to selectively use the anti-Semitic card either. I'm Jewish, so you can't call me anti-Semitic. You have to deal with what I'm actually saying in principle and have an intellectual conversation about it with me, but I know you're clearly not capable of doing that. So the people on your side of things will probably resort to throwing personal insults at me like they tend to do. Ironically, a lot of the people that he sides with tend to use the insult of calling me gay whenever they disagree with my arguments. And I can take the insults. That's fine. I'm comfortable in my sexuality. I just want to remind you, Adin Ross once sniffed Andrew Tate's chair. And if you do care about anti-Semitism so much, when Kanye said things that were clearly that, you talked to him on the phone and really had no pushback or anything to say to him. You didn't throw insults his way like you did to Doechii, and shout out to one of the greats, Sean C, for making this point in a video that he did last year. But Kanye had a song praising an actual fascist, and you called him intelligent, a genius. And Adin, let me tell you something. They don't like you either. Your own audience that you've cultivated, while you were reacting to that Kanye video, you had to tell them not to say, hey, he's spitting. Oh, let him cook. I've seen responses to some of the clips of you on Twitter with white nationalists in the responses saying, W, yes, look at him go. He's calling out anti-racism against whites. He's for Team White. But yet, you're not white. And yet, you don't cultivate a racist audience, and yet you don't say anything racist. But some of the people who watch you, some of the people who are supporting the things you're saying, even they don't believe that. They don't think that. So yes, I do think you have a problem with women, and I do think you have a problem with black women, and I do think that you spew racist rhetoric all the time. Case and point. Glasses Malone responded to you telling you to stop talking down on Doechii, and your response to him was saying that he should go take care of his kids and that he probably disrespects his baby mothers, and saying that he has multiple baby mothers.
Eventually, you just a white man talking shit about this.
What did I say? Ding, 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 ding. And you're a black man worrying about a white man talking about Doechii for being an industry plant. You won't admit it, you're a simp. You're fat as fuck. She's not gonna fuck you, fat fuck. I don't know what to tell you. This falling out podcast of you. Look at these two fucking old heads. Can you guys go take care of your fucking kids? Please, guys, it's actually getting embarrassing. Why are you wearing sunglasses in the fucking house? You're that fucking ugly. Go take care of your children. Go feed them, bro. Holy fuck. Please. It's just like, at this point, it comes to a point. You guys have children. I know you do. You probably have multiple baby mamas. I'm not stupid. You guys will defend this girl, but you won't even defend probably your own baby mama. You probably treat her like shit. Like,
Glasses doesn't have kids. To even just assume that A, he has kids, B, that he would not be taking care of his children, and C, that he has multiple baby mothers of multiple children, is in itself racist. This is another dog whistle, and it's not the first one that you've said. Adin Ross is another example of people feeling too comfortable in the space and feeling like just because they have certain access that they don't have to deal with accountability. That just because they have a fan base that goes along with their sentiment, that their rhetoric isn't harmful. That just because they have money and streams means they can do no wrong. That is someone who doesn't love hip-hop culture. That is someone who loves the benefit that hip-hop culture has given to them. It's someone who uses it for profit and doesn't care at what expense. And someone who can't even take criticism of, hey, maybe I went too far. Hey, maybe that was wrong what I said. Hey, you're right. I'm sorry. I say sorry. I'm Canadian. Don't get at me for that. But there's no accountability. This is the same guy who interviewed a presidential candidate months before an election, and then just a few months later, after he helped get that man elected, said this.
Now that I look back on it, I really, really wish I never got into, like, politics. But, like, now that I look back at it, it's like, damn, like, so many people just tie me to it. And now it's just like, fuck, like, no matter what, they don't even get to know who I am. As I'm getting older, I'm just, like, seeing, like, I just don't think I'll ever care enough again for any other politician ever in the future. Just because it's like, at the end of the day, bro, like, humans, we're all humans, you know? Like,
and to all my HBCU brothers and sisters. Hello to all my Divine Nine brothers and sisters.
you are not black! You're not black! Stop trying, you're not!
I don't want to make this video too long because this is just more attention that he probably thrives in, but I was really annoyed when I saw this stuff. I had to get it off of my chest, and I needed to say my piece. But I won't take up too much of his time in case he is watching this, because he does have a federal class action lawsuit to get to, and I know those things can be timely. But anyways, thank you guys for watching if you made it this far. Dream good, live better, and if nobody else has told you yet today, I appreciate you. Peace.